What's going on, everyone? Jeremy from Unsleeved Media here with Opus 2, Final Fantasy TCG, a new TCG that I've started exploring first on my mediocre channel and now on the Unsleeved Media channel. So, if you haven't heard, it's a new trading card game with the IP from Final Fantasy. And it's not really, as somebody who plays Magic, I wouldn't say it's similar to Magic so much as it's kind of similar to Hearthstone. There's a lot of unique differences. I'm going to put a really nice post. I stopped by the Final Fantasy TCG Reddit, and somebody dropped a bunch of helpful links where you can read about card pricing, where to buy the cards, and see, the complete card sets, which are really nice. There's a Google Doc that has the complete checklist for each set, which is really helpful. And, as a Magic player, one of the posters basically said this, and I think it sums it up well. One of the main problems is mana. It's not mana, it's called CP here, and you generate CP by discarding cards or tapping or exhausting your supports. Since in MTG you can normally only play one land per turn, in Final Fantasy TCG, you discard cards to generate CP, and then you tend to spend it all. And there's no floating CP either. So if you discard two cards and they both generate 2 CP, you can't spend 3 on one and 1 on another thing, as far as I understand. There's no direct damage. All damage is done through forwards, and that can take some time to get set in. And there's some similar abilities to Magic where you have, they call Break, which is like kill or destroy. Brave means something is vigilant, so it doesn't dull. Dull is to turn a card or activate it. Things like that. Some interesting things about it as I've started to research is the game, in my opinion, the cards are the best, highest quality cards I've ever owned. I opened some Opus 1, and the first thing I thought was, wow, these cards are incredible. They feel incredible in the hand. Now, there's a huge problem with this game, and that there's a monopolistic distribution. What does that mean? There's really only one distributor, and I'm told that this is the same problem in Japan, too. And what that means is you're often going to pay over MSRP. It's hard to get it. And as of the last thing I saw was basically Opus 2 just got a reprint. So it's largely out there. I think I had to pay $140 for this box. Opus 1 is still ridiculously expensive, although we're thinking it should get another reprint. I don't know. You let me know in the comments down below if I'm wrong. And then Opus 3 is actually set to come out in June or July. So the decks are getting more advanced. There's more decks out there. We're already on basically, if we talk about Magic the Gathering, we have Alpha and Beta out, and we're already into Unlimited in the first year. So they're pumping out cards fast and furiously. I bought them just because I'm a fan of the Final Fantasy franchise, even though I'll probably mispronounce a lot of these cards. But it's a game that, if you follow the links in the description, I highly recommend at least checking out. One of the criticisms of it, outside of its availability, is some people don't like the art. They said that that they're just like computer cutouts, they're not like unique art. But I guess I'm a normie or just a filthy casual. I really like it. I just must not be as much of a fan. I've never been like an art guy. I appreciate all art as like kind of a normie would. Like it all looks good to me. Look at these booster packs. Like these booster packs, just high class. So you get about 5 legendaries. The set has common, rares, hero, legend, and then premium. There's a foil in every pack. One of the things that struck me about this is the cards are actually still very valuable. If you can get a box at or below MSRP, you're going to do really well. There's many cards in the set that are $20 to $30. Like Vincent, the foil Vincent's $25. The foil Emperor Zandy, $25. Foil Tifa, $30. Foil Renoa, $20. Foil Amon, $23. So it's just really, really awesome. And I'm going to go through it. Is there an order? Let's see. So maybe if we go... Well, let's just go through it from the regular. You'll see on the cards, things are supports or backups. It'll say backup right on the card. And again, remember, I'm not an expert. What I want to do is expose you to these other trading card games and let you go check them out. We have a foil No-No. Common backup. A rare is Hashmal. And we have Zargaboth. And Rosa. And X-Death is our hero. They also have starter decks, which I recommend starting with, because it just makes anytime, you know, you got to learn a new game. There's a bunch of videos out there on how to play, and I'll link some in the description. I mean, the cards just, if you can hear this, like they're so thick. Foil Yang. Selfie. Edge. Drace. And Porum. So it's guaranteed 7 non-foil legends per box with 0 to 5 foil legends per box. Thank you, chat. I'm also live streaming this. I figure that helps a lot. That helps me improve the quality of the knowledge I'm sharing. Arc. We have a foil hero. Saz. Logos. Reeve. And Ash. Ashy. Yes, I'll pronounce. You know, I definitely haven't played every Final Fantasy. I'm playing the new one right now, and I'm like kind of forcing myself. So Opus 2 starters have Final Fantasy 9 and Type 0, and then Opus 3 is going to have chat will tell me. It's a little weird to me that it's like the name of the games, but here we have Time Mage. Ormi. No. Colt, stay down. Fran. Mateus. And Al Cid. Ashy Larry, yeah. You kill your opponent when they get 7 points of damage. The damage is denoted by placing cards in like the damage pile. So I wouldn't say it's like very similar to Magic, but if you like card games and you like the Final Fantasy IP, it wouldn't be bad to have, or we have a foil hero. It wouldn't be bad to have a couple of starter decks around and just play, you know? Renoa, Burgon. I'm not even going to try it. And Rubicante. Oh, I'm sorry. Opus 2 does not have starters. Opus 1 had starters. Opus 3. So it's Cardfight Vanguard style damage. You gotta admit, even as like a casual, like... Oh, we have Al Cid is a good hit. Nice. Ooh, beautiful Intimidation Liegeman. Just, I like having these. They're so good. Luneth. I'm using Cool Stuff Inc. currently for prices, but in the description, I'll share all the other information. I was using eBay for a while, but it seems like people are kind of getting things together. Like Troll and Toad and Cool Stuff have good pricing up for this stuff. We have a foil rare. And a rare, a mythic Colt. Colt is here, and we have Cypher, and Shelky. We've got a roaming Colt, folks. If I had my soundboard, I would be able to do some sort of Colt thing. Troll and Toad apparently is a better gauge currently. Fortunately, real time I'm discussing with people that are actively playing the game. There is a competitive scene for this game. They even have a nationals scene, so that's really cool. That'll be interesting to Magic players. Look at this foil cat. Foil, non-foil right after each other. Oh, there we have Pain, Dr. Sid. Have we opened a legendary yet? Colt is always it comes by to bless our packs, just like the pop-up. The Emperor. Legendary. There we go. Hit a legendary. I think that's the first. Is that a Japan thing that the packs like packed this way? I mean, if you love Final Fantasy, you're just gonna love these cards, right? Horny. Rao. We're looking for Emperor, Zandi, Vincent, Tifa. Ooh, beautiful. Wow, look at this card. Just look at it. You're not going to get art like that in Magic. Balthier, Vanilli, Porum, Edra. You don't get side boob cards in Magic anymore. Back in the day, sure. But as you can see with like Force of Will, Final Fantasy. I'm just trying to go and bust through the comments here. Try and keep things moving. Whoa. Shemazai, the Whisperer. Oh, there we go. Hit a Vincent. That is not the legendary Vincent, though. Still cool. Nero. And Irvine. Still getting used to these. The foils look incredible in real life, yeah. What does the package feel like compared to Magic? Feels like better. Feels like better packaging than Magic to me. They do that like loose pack thing though. That like foreign Magic packs, for example. See how these foreign Magic packs are the same way? They have like that large area on the top for maybe hanging. That's how these packs are. Uh-oh. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. That's $20 right there. If I price that right, 15 to $20. Yeah, nice foil incoming. What a beautiful card game. I really hope it sticks around. My only fear is that they're pumping out sets like so crazy that, and it's super expensive. But the thing about Final Fantasy is their market can support it. Oh, I would say that's a couple nice pulls. A $20 card into a $10 card. Now the question is, I'm wondering, can you sell these? Can you move these? Zemus. You know, like, what is the secondary market like? I can see they're worth money, but where do people buy and sell Final Fantasy TCG cards? I guess, yeah, Opus 1 has been out for a while, so maybe it's not fair to say they're coming out too fast. That's true. The foil in every pack thing is cool. For those of you that like shinies. Bash. The Emperor is L. I should sort it out. I'll resort everything later. I'm just having the most fun just looking at these cards. The fact that they're worth something is also great. There we go, another Emperor. Speaking of Emperor, Emperor's New Groove. It's a very interesting game. Hopefully this video will at least get some people to do some research on it. Tifa. That's a nice hit. It's a really nice hit. That's $15 right there. It is expensive. But maybe, you know, the thing is, once they get rid of that exclusive distributorship, the point is it's supposed to be available at like Walmart and stuff like that. That'll help the price immensely. Tifa. We're up to 4 legends. Azura. I'm just going to basically put everything that's not a legend in the box for resorting. Yeah, Tifa's not messing around. When she attacks, choose 1 forward. It cannot block. So it's a very strong ability even in Magic. Very aggressive. It also has Falconer's Dive as an ability. Uh-oh. What do we got? Beautiful Yuna foil legendary. Beautiful. She's not maybe the one you would want. Oh, yeah, she is. She's $20. Bam. Just ripping these $20 bills out of here, too. I went back to my original Opus 1 box, and somebody commented on it, and they were like, dude, you ripped so many crazy expensive rares. I just didn't have any idea. Because even, like, a lot of these resources weren't out. I mean, look at this foil quality. You can't, I mean, in real life, I mean, it maybe over the camera, even though we're in 10. Oh, no. Another foil legendary. Another $22. I've got over $100 in pulls right here. And we're not even halfway through. This is insane. We could open nothing all the way through for the rest of the box. Look at Riku. I always was like, yeah, girl. Squall. Oh no. Another foil legendary. Here we have Van. I don't see him. Oh, $10. Okay. Just another $10. No big deal. Yeah, I want to play all these games at least once. So I'm going to build a couple decks out of the Opus 1 and Opus 2 booster boxes and starter decks that I have. Beautiful, just beautiful art. It's like I just see that foil and I'm like, another foil legendary. What is even happening? Not huge money, but still $8. I will get a lot of value out of this box. It looks like the luck of MTG headquarters and Colt extends to all TCGs. I'm thinking about, I'd love in the comment section down below for you to discuss what you'd like me to do next. I'm thinking Force of Will. But Final Fantasy TCG is great. Like, I'm definitely going to try to do a deck tech. Do something. Imaginary Champion. Another legend, no big deal. We're just cruising along here. Another $15 legend, no big deal. The prices could be a little off. I'm not even looking at some of the foil rare prices. Edward. Dork. So, to my commenters, what do you think so far? The mechanics are pretty simple. Again, it's probably more closer to Hearthstone than it is to Magic. But the game's pretty easy to learn once you kind of unlearn some of the stuff in Magic. It still has similar, like, turns. It has a turn structure. Cypher. Warrior of Light, another legend. So how many legends have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 legends so far. 11, I mean. I would say this is probably a... Is this a, what you might call a god level box? Ninja. Riku. Who did you have a crush on in Final Fantasy? I think Riku is like one for me. Or if you play Vanguard too, right? Dr. Sid. I can't wait to crack a beer later. Tella. And from what I'm told is it's a little different than Magic in that, like, if you buy a booster box of this stuff, you get pretty close to a full set. I mean, it's not like Magic where, I mean, I'm sure the Final Fantasy TCG Reddit will love this box. Can we squeeze any more legends out? There we go. No big deal. Vayne. What was that other legend I missed? Said I put it in the box. Let's get it out of there quick, just so I don't miss it. This set has been maybe we'll just go back later and get it. Why would you want to wait for this? Yeah, okay. 2 packs left. So the cases, if you buy a case, sounds like it's kind of a fixed amount. So we just ended up getting like a God box. No. Oh, it's foil Squall. It's so cool. The foils are so cool. Wow. All right, last pack. My hope is that maybe I'll build 2 decks and I'll bring them with me to GP Vegas. Maybe some people want to play. If you want me to do an overview of the game, I'm happy to do that as well. But other people have done a better job, so I'll provide all the resources. Ugh. If it's so hard to open, there must be something. So many. Well, it's not a legend, but still. Hero. We didn't get an Emperor Zandy, though, or a Vincent. But we did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7 legendaries, and 5 foil legendaries. I would say this box is God tier. So, hey, if you like this TCG or you like all TCGs in general, make sure you subscribe here to Unsleeved Media. I cover mostly Magic the Gathering, but I'm also going to cover... I did get an Emperor Zandy. Sorry. I cover mostly Magic the Gathering, but I also cover... I want to cover whatever TCG you want to see. So I want to help promote your community. So if you play a game that you really like, let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think of this Final Fantasy TCG? Do you think it's going to have a chance? I certainly do, just because of the fandom. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.